Hi YouTube! If you are enjoying what you are watching, give this video a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Rising of a Shield Hero Season 3 Episode 10 opens with Rishia's sword practicing. She remembers when Itsuki accused her of breaking a bracelet. Rishia says she didn't break anything. Itsuki tells her even if she didn't break it, he is kicking her out because she is weak. This is harsh, but yeah, Rishia used to be a weak character when it came to the battlefield. The old woman who is training everyone tells Rishia her key isn't focused. It isn't focused because she is distracted thinking about the past. Nafumi, Raptalia, and Melty try to figure out how to fix the hole in Nafumi's room, which this should be easy. Out of this village being attacked, one hole in the wall should not cause any problems. Philo and Galeem fight over who gets to give Nafumi rides. Nafumi puts Galeem in time out, and Windia says that was mean of Nafumi. For Philo, her curse was broken, but her level is low. She will raise her level with Melty. Philo and Melty go off to raise their levels together. The shadows are worried about Melty's level being low for a princess. With Melty gone for a while, Eclair will be in charge. Ren says he will help Eclair, and they definitely have a crush on each other. Locke arrives, and after eating, she is asked what she has been doing. Locke has been fighting in the underground arena. She shares some of her winnings with Nafumi. Locke tells them there's a new fighter who uses a bow that has been winning a lot more than she has. YouTube, you know this is going to be Itsuki. I mean, who else is going to be using a bow to fight? Our characters go to the arena to see if this person who uses a bow is actually Itsuki or not. Rashia is in the arena and looking for Itsuki, which she needs to move on from him. The kids are going to be fighting in the arena today, but even though they are going to fight, we don't see any fighting, so we have no idea how strong or weak they are in this episode. Nafumi asks the one in charge of the Colosseum about the fighter who uses the bow. Their name is Perfect Hidden Justice. Nafumi wants to know their real identity. Rashia is still looking for Itsuki in a one-sided relationship, because Rashia loves Itsuki and Itsuki does not return the same feelings. Someone walks by with a bow and Rashia chases after them. She catches up to him and he is waiting for his match to begin. Nafumi, Raptalia, and the owner catch up. Rashia is allowed to speak to Perfect Hidden Justice. This person is indeed Itsuki! Rashia doesn't beg him to take her back in his party. She just says, "Hey, it's been a while." Itsuki says a lot of people need his help. Prize money will help them. Itsuki gets up and pushes Rashia to the ground. If Rashia didn't understand she is not wanted from being ignored by Itsuki and being kicked out of the party, maybe she will understand now that she is not wanted. But YouTube, pushing someone is never good. Itsuki tells Nafumi he heard of his evil deeds from Melty, also known as Bitch. Bitch is using Itsuki, and Ren tells Itsuki he is being tricked and used by Bitch. Itsuki is going to be very hard to convince Bitch is using him. Itsuki, like all the other heroes, truly believes Bitch is in the right and everyone else is in the wrong. At this point, Bitch just seems like the main villain in Rising of the Shield Hero over the wave monsters. Also says their plan should be to fight against Itsuki by making him unconscious and then kidnap him. Or she also suggests they can beat him up until he understands. The last choice of beating Itsuki up is extreme. Itsuki tells himself Bitch did not lie to him. He is now in self-doubt. After fighting the turtle monster, this is where Itsuki lost his mental stability. His party said everything was his fault. His party left and then came back to him. Bitch told Itsuki he was never wrong. Everyone wants Itsuki. They need him. They all give him a big ego boost. Itsuki takes pride in who he is and will fight to protect it. Itsuki goes out to fight his first match. Nafumi comments there is something off about him. He wins the match. Rashia wants to fight Itsuki. She thinks she is able to snap Itsuki out of whatever is happening. And this anime will probably have Rashia win against Itsuki. And that annoys me. Rashia is annoying with her obsession with Itsuki. She needs to move on and be independent. She cannot, or I'll say she should not, be getting stronger, as we have seen in this episode 10 season 3 opening scene with Rashia thinking about Itsuki and being told if she isn't focused that she can't be strong. But all she thinks about is Itsuki, and that's making her strong, and that's a weird concept to me. I find it annoying. We've seen change to the evening. Itsuki has won a lot of money for one day of fighting. Bitch says this isn't enough money to save kids from slavery day, Itsuki will keep winning fights until it is. He tells them all Nafumi was there today and he brought some of his slaves. He tells them Nafumi told him they are lying to him, which, side note YouTube, that's wrong. Ren told him Bitch was lying, but I guess whatever. We're still moving on. At night, Bitch is talking to someone and she tells them she cannot wait until she is done using Itsuki for money to then sell him into slavery. Oh snap! We know she is using Itsuki, but she is going to sell him? What? The next day, when Itsuki is done fighting, he receives a letter to secretly have him in an arena with Ritual Magic Sanctuary is cast to capture him. The owner is only helping to receive money as a reward for bringing all of the heroes together. This is the arena Nafumi and Sedina fought in. So there's an above ground arena and a below secret underground arena. This episode ends with Rashia going to fight Itsuki, and this leads up to the fight that will happen next episode. And I don't know if Rashia will win or not, but she will probably maybe snap Itsuki out of it. Whether Itsuki loses the fight and Rashia's like, yeah, love me, like I've always wanted you to love me, now you'll love me, right? Or if Rashia loses, then Itsuki would be like, oh no, I just hurt someone. I'm a bad person. Let me snap out of my trance and Bitch is in the wrong. They can go either way like that. But I am looking forward to their fight, even though it's super annoying that Rashia cannot get the hint that Itsuki wants nothing to do with him, doesn't love him, doesn't return the same feelings as her. And she's like, oh no, you're just playing hard to get. No, he's not playing hard to get. He truly doesn't want anything to do with her. And YouTube, if someone is like, hey, leave me alone, I'm kicking you out of a party, out of the friend group, out of anything, don't be like Rashia, just move on. Please don't be like her. It's really annoying with this love story right here. But thank you for watching and listening. Go subscribe to my channel.